a little hard sometimes to rest, unwind. Holla if you're here because you want to leave your stress behind. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanna bury your sorrow in a vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside we're brave. Can't take you over deeply, your appetite. That's a vibe, honey. We got the specialist beating for a supply. We put it down, and they'll be telling us, yeah, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, say hi, bye. Yeah, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, yeah. And you'll be singing, ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. You'll be singing, ah, yeah, in no time. Like I don't wanna go, like I don't wanna go, go, go home. And you'll be singing, ah, yeah. You'll be singing, ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Get out, yeah. It's a little hard sometimes to feel the quiet. Holla if you're settling, we'll let it spin whenever tired. Getting into overload, don't lose your flow. Holla if you're here because you wanted us to take control with the vibe, honey. All of your troubles don't seem so amplified, 'cause inside we're brave. Can't take you over deeply, your appetite. That's a vibe, honey. We got the specialist beating for supply. We put it down, and they'll be telling us, yeah, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, say hi, bye. Yeah, yeah. Spin another vibe, bro. We lift and light up. When the night ends, you'll be leaving on a high note. Get out, say, get out, say. Get out, say. You'll be singing out, yeah, in no time. Like I don't wanna go, go, go home. You'll be singing, ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't wanna go.
Well, welcome in everybody to the final round of the Kiwi Sim Racing BMW M2 Challenge. Tonight, live from Charlotte. As these drivers look to battle it out on the Roval circuit and expect carnage, expect everything, hopefully even a rollover. But joining me for what is the last time on a Tuesday night, it is the man from Nelson, Mr. Michael Kemp. Kempy, how the hell are we?
Not too bad. Hopefully we see some lid skids and some utter chaos tonight in the final round of these things, otherwise I'm going to be disappointed.
Too right. Well, I can tell you, so far it looks like we've got about 45 plus Well, 46 cars in the house looking at the timing charts at the moment. One driver missing from the lineup. By the looks, that would have made it 47, but I'm not sure if he's going to be a starter or not. But so far, 39 cars have put down a lap time. So surely we're going to see some carnage. But I'll tell you what, it's pretty important to go over these, I guess, tonight. Kempy being the last round, just 3 races left in the championship. And it is that man, Ewan Baker. He managed to take the championship lead last week because Robert Henry, he had a night to forget in that BMW. He drops back to second place and a distant 50 points. Kempy, that is going to be rather tough to overcome, even if Baker has one bad race. You know, it's going to be
going to be a whole night of bad luck, really.
Yeah, that's a big mountain to climb for Robert Henry. But the battle well and truly on for the minor spots on that podium. Just 7 points behind Robert Henry. We have Dylan Jordan, and well, he could throw everything at this tonight and find himself passing Robert Henry with a bit of luck. We'll see. But even go back, Taylor Oakes, Paul Stewart, both of those guys in it with the chance as well. They're tied back on points. I should find out how much points they've actually got. Kempy, total points for Baker is 863. Henry sits back on 813. He goes 7 back to Jordan on 806. 13 back to Taylor Oakes and Paul Stewart on 793. So a bad night for any of those guys, and yeah, look for positions to change big time like it did last week, I guess.
Yeah, well, that was definitely a surprise last week. No one really seen that coming, and sadly we don't have a fight for the championship. It's just the minor positions now, so sort of a bit of a dull end, but hopefully they can put on some action and just tear the shit out of each other for us instead.
Yeah, too right. And I can tell you what, Ewan Baker, he was quickest in the practice session before we went live, but Robert Henry, he's found a whole lot of pace now. He currently tops the qualifying with just over a couple of minutes to go. Can Baker find anything in the late stages to get himself on pole position? Mind you, both of them off pole. We've seen fireworks heading into turn 1 before, so could possibly see some more.
I want to see lid skids.
Yeah, if there's no lid skids tonight, I'll be disappointed. I think both me and Kempy will be as well. We've got to send Kempy out in style, surely. Surely.
Oh, give me one last lid skid for the road, you dogs.
Yeah, get behind it. Josh Murdens, he's out there again this week. Currently sits P11 in that fast lane esports car. Oh, big moment there.
Ooh, that wasn't a happy car, was it?
No, certainly did not want to turn at all there. But, well, of course, next week, Kempy, regardless of whether you're here or not, we're taking a break for 2 weeks as the 2-hour endurance series gets underway, and then we will be back live again with whatever next season has in front of us. It'll be Thomas McEwen will be joining me in the comms box for the next season. So we'll see how that goes. Just under a minute to go. Of course, don't forget this Sunday night, round 1 of the full contact mini stock dirt series in Williams Grove. That is going to be a hell of a track to go to for that round. And I'll tell you what, Kempy, where were you on Sunday night?
Where was I Sunday night? What were we doing Sunday night? We had a whole pile of family and shit here Sunday night, so we didn't race.
Right, well, I'll tell you what, South Boston tarmac round turned it on. Plenty of carnage, plenty of carnage. It was good.
9 lid skids?
9 lid skids.
Oh, how good.
Yeah, so plenty of lid skids throughout the night, and I'll tell you what, Williams Grove is surely going to provide some action. The gap down the back straight in the fence, if someone gets fed into that, that is going to be huge, and I'd fully support it. It'd get me out of my seat in the comms box. So, but it looks like we are about to go racing Heat race number 1 for the night. Of course, same format as weeks gone by. 3 15-minute heat races. Top 8 invert for race 2. Top 15 invert for race 3 as the cars lining up on the grid. I'll see how much of a grid draw we can get up for race number 1. Of course, off the front row, Robert Henry lines up next to Ewan Baker. Out of row 2, it'll be Dylan Jordan and Daniel Wood. Out of row 3, Partridge and James Jordan. Row 4, Brady Stanley and Brody McConkey. Row 5, Paul Stewart and Tommy Bobbin. Row 6, Mertens and Thomas Paul. Row 7, it'll be Craig Brock and Michael Keys. Row number 8, Lockie Brett will line up next to Sam Law. Row 9, Taylor Oakes and Charlie Coleman. Row 10, it'll be Jamie Barnes and Mitch Fabish. Out of row 11, Heath Mannering lines up next to Paul McKenzie. Ding dongs, what a livery. Out of row 12, Phil King and Alec Inslee. And we are going to go racing for heat race number 1. How long until it erupts? Probably not long. Green flag in the air. We are underway here at Charlotte for race number 1. The field.
They got through turn 1 unscathed.
Piling through. Look at them. It's never ending.
Oh, unacceptable.
And
that place.
How is everyone through turn 1 safely? How?
Not even a bumper or a panel rubbed. Like, seriously, what is this shit?
I tell you what, Kempy, we got to, we had our first 3 rounds and we saw absolute carnage. We got to last week, we went to Okayama and things sort of settled down a bit. And don't tell me tonight we're going to have a clear run of things. Surely not. Surely not.
Surely not. Hopefully not.
45 cars just took the green flag.
Yeah, good.
And so far, may have Bentley having a moment out there, but it looks like it's been pretty clean. No one's, just saying that. Sounds like we've got cars crashing in the background.
Yeah, good.
There's tyre smoke.
That's what we want.
What is going on? Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's crazy.
What is going on here?
It's like pink car parts everywhere. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Okay.
What's happened?
We've got a bit of carnage out there by the looks this time. Andrew Taylor. It's like he's been involved in that one out front. Henry still leading the way. We'll go back and see if we can
Dilworth's missing a bumper.
figure out what's going on here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, there we go. Contact. It's still going off live.
How good is that?
He sent him. He's into the fence hard.
How good is that?
There we go. Rubbings Racing and Dilworth. He is getting amongst it. Front bumper missing it all, and he is on.
I rate that. Yeah, stock cars, come on.
Oh, he's starting. Did Harding race? Did Harding start? We'll go back and have a look at this replay.
So. Off the rear, I think.
I got one of Sam Law. Okay, so that's Craig Brock. So that was. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's the rest of it all unfolding right there. I think Taylor possibly gets a big push there. Oh, and yeah, everyone just trains it. Oh, no.
Oh, look at that.
Again, we see more of it. The kid, that just, once it happened, it was all over. Sam Law, he's had a moment too out there. Across the grass, hard into the fence. Oh! Almost, Kempy. We almost had a lid skid.
Almost. Come on.
The excitement lifted for a moment. Jamie Cross now They're out of shape across the curbs, and I tell you what, if they hit those curbs the right way, Kempy,
She's over.
we're going to see a lid skid surely. You're going to get
Thank goodness this.
what you've asked for. We'll get back to the race live. It is Robert Henry still in front here, and you mentioned before we went live, Kempy, the draft around Charlotte could be a crucial factor as we see Baker here.
Ooh.
Looking
Here
for a
we go.
way past. Is he going to muscle his way past the leader here? Plenty
Just
of
drives
room.
through the mirrors, son.
Plenty of room given.
What is going?
Oh, Baker's done it. He's slipped into the lead of the race.
I
Dylan-
want to reverse script him there, scratching the front guard like that.
Dylan Jordan there gives Henry a big push, and Henry's going to fight back. Well, that draft, well and truly
Yeah.
coming
Makes a
into
big
effect.
difference in these cars.
So you got to love that. You've got to love that. Henry, he is in full attack mode. Knows
Yeah,
he
good.
needs a big night, but Baker, he knows too. But just finishing these 3 races is probably going to be enough to seal the championship up. Dylan Jordan.
He's getting a big gap.
Find Paul Stewart. Where is Stewart currently in the order?
Down the arse of the field, I believe.
Yeah, he
No,
is.
11th.
Okay, so P11 for Stewart. It's going to get him into 4th. Taylor Oates is in 14th. So we'll keep an eye on that championship. Things start to settle down. Baker just pulling away a little bit out front now. His B party latches on to the back of this battle. And it's going to be a 5-car train in no time. McConkey out there with Stanley, and tell you what, where is the junior Hurricane tonight?
How do you bet the arse of the field?
Currently sits a P35.
Oh, he's come up a couple then. Where did he start?
I am not too sure. We'll get the biggest movers up. Dilworth so far up 19, crossing up 17. So that
Bentley up 11.
must have been Harding we saw flying through the air early,
Yeah.
as he remains down in P43 at the moment. And a lap down, in fact. Is he? No.
Oh,
The time just changing.
yeah, good.
Heath Mannering, extensive damage to that car down pit lane. Lachlan Cheney, 45th, and Paul McKenzie. That Ding Dong's livery buried in 44th.
Buried in it with the ding dong.
Yeah, cars in the pit lane too. And no good. It's like Michael Jordan out there. Back for another round.
Oh, I should have just kept it pinned and drove him off the end. Come on.
You reckon? Keep it flat.
Yeah, damn straight.
Eric Roloff's out there in the Heineken livery.
The green grenade car.
How good is that car in front though? Andrew Taylor's livery.
Yeah, good.
That thing there.
Oh, well, the dodgy Tornado Junior in front of him too, so it's going to end in tears.
Look at this thing.
What a whip.
Oh,
How
love
good
it.
is that?
Oh, love it. Yeah, and you're right, Kemp up in front of this, so look out, folks. Could unfold tyre smoke already. See, oh, what a pass from Junior. Turning
How
up the
good is
heat.
that?
He is on a mission out there. And that is McEwen out there in old Bluey.
Old Bluey's got a blowy.
That thing there is, yeah, like I say,
Yeah.
blown to bits. Stevenson, he's down pit lane as well. We've got all sorts of shenanigans going on out there. Pinkney
good.
still going. Mitch Fabish, he's up in P28 at the moment. Baker still managing to stretch that lead out more and more now. Starting to look pretty comfortable. So, what time? chart is just going off with cars going down pit lane and all sorts at the moment, but Dilworth still your biggest mover, up 22 as Murdens jumps over those curbs, and the field's starting to spread out right now, Kempy, and that is not what you were hoping for.
No. Junior's gone.
Oh, what's happened to him?
I seen him drop down that list on the side. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Spun it out or something, maybe.
He's down in P41 at the moment.
Shit.
The junior Hurricane Inslee as well. Well, he's gone. He's down pit lane. Kemp's down pit lane. Oh, we'll see if we can see what has unfolded out there. Taylor's had a moment. Fabish has had a moment. Corey Crosson's had a moment.
Jesus.
And Lockie Brett. Well, let's start from the start. Some highlights over the last few minutes. Lockie Brett.
Yep.
The Speed Nation instant replay. What's gone wrong here for Lockie Brett? Oh, it's just cooked it. Yeah, it's just gone in a bit too hot. Turns it round. Carries on his way. Corey Crossan now. What has happened to the Flaming Furnace car, the 37? Oh!
Yeah.
There we go. Reverse spun for good measure. Into the tyres hard for Crossan. And that will probably bring an end to his race one. We see here Fraser Skinner. Another one with issues out there. Oh, just turned around the trailing car. See, that's not the replay we wanted. This one here, Mitch Fabish. What's happened here with Fabish? Oh, just loses it hard into the fence.
Oh, shit.
And it is a similar scenario out there at the moment by the looks.
Yeah.
And this could shed a light on what's happened to Kemp. Oh! Yeah, well, there you go. That is what's happened to Bentley.
Jesus.
It's come unstuck out there for him. Thomas McEwen now. What's old Bluey done this time, Kempy?
He spun it out, I bet you.
Oh, yes. He's centered it
Okay.
hard. Crossed it up, and I'll tell you what, I've got a whole page of him having some moments, so we'll just stay with this replay for the meantime and see what
Yeah, cool.
has unfolded. I have a feeling he's hit a car.
Yep. Are you surprised?
Coming back onto the track, possibly? No, he isn't. Something else has happened to Fraser Skinner. Let's see what's happened here with Skinner. We'll go back live. Oh, there we go. Just
he just cleaned up.
Just a bit of side-by-side contact. Back live now.
How good is this?
As we work through the carnage of race one, it is still Baker in front. And I tell you what, he has...
I'm going to answer a question.
Okay. Fire away. Is it
He's
safe?
coming out. Yeah, it's safe. He's coming out pit lane now. Bentley wants to know if you like Speedway sauce. Because he wants to give someone a hot dog.
Oh,
after that.
gee. I'll tell you what, we support hot dogs. Yeah, get behind it. Get behind it. Speaking of hot dogs, how good was the Teams Champs in the weekend down in Palmy? Man, that racing was outstanding. Outstanding. But having that extra car, they just... I don't know, something just went, oh well, we don't need to save our cars anymore, we could go out there and send it. You destroy a car, you've still got a full team, so...
And how good was the result?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, how good? I mean to say, some pelican got a family box from KFC and ended up with an All-Stars box and dropped the potato and gravy in the restroom. Like, seriously.
Oh, boy.
Maybe it was old mate that went to the infield that was going for the chicken. Well, you know,
Wayno in the chat
you got to
as
ask
well.
these questions.
Yeah, too right.
Yeah, was he? I wonder if anyone can confirm. Did he go to the infield to get a piece of chicken?
Oh, I'll tell you what, first and second looking to pretty much sewn up here. We're going to have two more times around the Roval by the looks of things. Still in Jordan. Currently sits in P3.
Who's in the KSR car? They're a bit loose.
That would be someone fairly way down the field. Maybe Len Pluck? Yes, it is, in the number 12.
Oh,
Down
now I
at
understand where
36.
Matt gets his driving talent from.
Corey Crossan out there. Still peddling away. I'll tell you what, Harding's moved up a few spots now up to 33rd after we saw that car caught up the earlier carnage. So well and truly on the fight back there for Harding. Look to see him amongst it come race 3. It happened last week. See if he can do it again this week. Ewan Baker. He's looking unstoppable and looks like that first championship of 2025 is going to be his.
Chicken for dinner.
We've talked about plenty of commentators' curses before, but I tell you what, this man's pretty hard to put a curse on. Always at the pointy end.
It's crazy.
Yeah, mind you, I tell you what, Kempy, top 8 invert.
Yeah.
And then top 15 invert. So we all know what can happen in that top 15 invert.
We want to see a lid skin.
Yeah.
Like we've had a couple of close ones, but not quite finishing the job.
What Henry is starting just so slightly to make a little bit of inroads, but it is.
Do I need to get on Bentley's account and just wind someone off the end because we can?
Tell you what, Baker, he's going to wrap it up here. Just a couple of corners to go. He will get it done in heat race number 1. The 34 is going to claim his 6th victory for the season. Lights flashing on the 34. Saying, get out of the way, son, we're coming through.
Come on, Robert, just smoke him.
Oh,
the end.
He would have been like, oh boy, not again for Baker. But he is going to get it. I don't think he's going to be close enough as Henry, and the checkered flag flying through the last corner.
He gained a lot of ground in that last chicane.
Job done for Baker, race number 1. Well, he will now start out of 8th, and I tell you what, Brodie McConkey, he'll bring it home P8, and he'll be off the front row. Alongside him, it'll be James Jordan.
Oh, here we go.
What's happened? What are we, here we go, and Kempy? He's gone.
Oh, mate got funded in the arse last corner and fired in the fence, apparently.
Did he?
Yeah, have a look, see if it comes up.
Shouldn't have been
He's
in the way.
He's sitting there shaking his head.
He should not have been in the way. No, it hasn't come up, doesn't look like it. Matt Town, Aaron Barnes has had a moment, but no. Oh, hang on. Bentley Kemp is driving slow. Are you already done here? Oh!
Oh!
He got sent! There it is. We found it.
He had it locked up and he saved it, and then boom!
Got absolutely smoked from behind.
Who was that?
I don't know. That was full send, though. I tell you, that should be the
How good was that?
field. Almost done. Couple still circulating, are they?
Yeah, I think so.
Pinkney. That is it. That is done and dusted. Race number 1. I tell you what, huge moment at the end for Bentley. All right, heat race number 2. No mucking around. Straight into it. Let's see if we could get any.
Oh, Harding got 2 black flags in the first lap. How good.
Boy, that's a great comeback then. Here we go. Row 1 with Brodie McConkey and James Jordan. Row 2, Brady Stanley and B Party. Come back to row 3, Daniel Wood will line up next to Dylan Jordan. Row 4, it'll be Henry and Baker. That battle will continue. Row 5, Josh Murdens and Paul Stewart. Row 6, Taylor Oakes and Tommy Bowman. Row 7, Ben Doherty and Charlie Coleman. Row 8, it'll be Luke Dilworth and Craig Brock. Row number 9, Martin Waugh and Mark Mallard, and that is all we're going to get time for. We are green.
I want a lid skid in this one.
For race number 2. Oh, it's gone south already. Here we go. We watch the view through turn 1. Does everybody make it again? I'm going to say yes, Kempy. Unbelievable.
This is the scam.
Unbelievable scenes. We got cars coming up red though, so possible trouble for a few of them. So can we get a wider shot? Yes, we can. Hit out front. Brody McConkey leads it from James Jordan. Go back to Brady Stanley in P3, and that thing there is looking fast early. B partying behind, and Ewan Baker's already made his way to P5, and Robert Henry has dropped.
No way.
All the way to dead last, Kempy.
What happened to him?
The horror run for Robert Henry continues. He's down pit lane. What has unfolded for Henry in the early stages of that race? We'll try and find it. Let's see what has gone. I've found it, but I can't see a build up to it, Kempy, so it's going to be whatever happens, happens. Let's see. We'll bring up the Speed Nation instant replay here.
Here we go.
For Robert Henry.
Oh, shit.
Oh, and he's been caught up in someone else's carnage there.
How do we not get a lid skid out of that?
Oh, that is massive, Kempy. This is
Holy
it. This is the
shit.
moment. Oh.
That was massive.
Let's get a different... It's not going to help us. It's going past so fast, everything's still going on in the background. Here we go. Different view. Oh, yeah. And that is just unfortunate for Henry.
That was huge.
Let's see if I'm making... Oh, there you go. Yeah, that has got massive damage, and that is probably Henry's race done and dusted. We go back live. McConkey still leading the way from Brady Stanley.
Oh, mate's in the pits again.
Oh, what has gone on? What has gone on for Junior? Oh, I've got to think that said he's had a moment out there. He's laughing. Is it funny, is it?
I guess so. I don't know, he hasn't said.
Oh, okay. It keeps going past so fast, man. It's hard to get a replay at this stage.
This is crazy.
Okay, we got it. Here we go. Well, let's
Here we go.
go back, have a look at the instant replay. What has unfolded for Mr. Bentley Kemp here. Oh, look at the train in front of him. Oh, nowhere to go.
Yeah, no, nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
All noised him.
Oh, that is not good. And McEwen's been involved in another one. Let's see what's happened here with McEwen. He gets... Oh, no! Straight out on the track. Straight into the Heineken car. What are you up to? Sends Eric Roloffs. And I'll tell you what, he'll be looking forward to getting in the comms box at some point.
Yep.
Phil King, yeah, what's happened? Oh, no! Fast lane car. There was that Lockie Brett.
Holy
He's
shit.
in reverse! He's in reverse, sends it! Oh, just into the traffic and boomfa.
Yeah, good.
Eighth matter. Oh, we've got a whole race of replays at this current time.
Well, you see what's going to happen here, can't you?
Yeah, McConkey leading it. Oh, probably nothing by the looks of this.
What a scam that is.
That is an absolute scam of a replay.
Oh, go.
We go back live. And it is B Party out front. Leading the way from Ewan Baker. So there's something's happened to McConkey. He's dropped all the way to 9th. Oh boy.
On.
And meantime, B Party's going quickest lap after quickest lap, but Baker looks for a way past. He's not going to get past this time.
Here it comes.
James Jordan, he's going to try and follow him through here.
B Party's on the Baker will be on the inside for the chicane up here if he can stay there.
Let's see what happens. James Jordan. Is he going to slip in behind? No one. Oh, there's contact!
Oh.
Gets into the back of B Party. Disrupts the car. He'll carry on. How he didn't get a slowdown, I'm not sure. Or is he serving that right now? Baker just like that back onto the back of him. That was a good little battle.
It was. Here we go. He's got him this time. Yeah.
Yes, that is it. Mr. Carl, good to have you in the chat. You are correct there.
Welcome into the mighty Falbo.
I tell you what, Luke Dilworth in the fiery furnace flaming car, as Kempy nicknamed it, is on a mission. He's up to P4, but Corey Crossan up 23 positions at the moment.
Yeah, good.
Just trying to find him. He's down in P15 at the moment, with still a long way to go in this one. He has
He's on a flyer.
the pole for the last race locked up, so we'll keep an eye on that. No doubt he'll look to keep charging forward, but Mitch Fabish, another one who's made some moves in this race, up 21 spots. Taylor up 16, and Mackenzie and Sam Law both up 15 positions apiece. Championship contenders, Kempy, in this one. Well, Baker leading the way, and of course Robert Henry. Well, his last couple of weeks, in fact, have just been absolute shockers, and now we could possibly see him drop to 3rd place in the championship overall.
Yeah, it's not looking pretty, is it?
Depending on where he finishes, yeah, in this race. He's currently down in P38, a lap down, with a bit of work to do to get to the back of Roloffs.
You had a massive leg spike then.
Did I?
I noticed it in your voice and hair and on the stream. Like your stream glitched out at the exact same time.
Yeah.
In Discord.
Oh, did it?
Your little bar thing's up down the bottom of the screen now with all your icons on it.
Oh, fuck this. Huh. There we go.
Gone now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. We'll carry on. Aliens, you called it earlier? Possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, potentially ET's ringing home on a Samsung.
Something's trying to start in the background, I don't know. I do not know.
You got these illegal downloads going.
Yeah, probably.
Discord Nitro.
Oh, big moment there for Baker. Has a big slide. It's B Party again. He is just quickest lap. He set it again that lap.
What's happening Saturday?
Wait for his legs block on Saturday. I tell you what, hopefully we get some lid skids over at Bay Park.
What is it? Sprint cars?
Nah, it's the New Zealand Super Saloon title this weekend.
Oh yeah, I'll be at Nelson Speedway for the sprint car War of the Wings.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got a
Should be good.
fast lane car circulating slowly just there.
Oh mate's in the pits again. Fuck, you might as well pitch a tent in the pit lane.
Who's that?
I said to Bentley, I said you might as well pitch a tent in pit lane. He's like, fucking tell me about it.
Is he making it his home, is he?
He must be. He's back in there.
How good. Yeah, hopefully that fastest lap goes away this time. Whatever that little bit of lag was.
It's gone.
Sent the timing bloody haywire too, Kempy.
Yeah, she's all gone chaos.
Oh, we're good now though. Baker still leading it out. Handy lead now over B Party, and Baker's going to claim race win at number 7 for the season. That's impressive. In a class that's provided different winners, and we'd speak of fastest laps. Baker goes out there and sets the quickest lap with just under 5 minutes to go in the race. And I'll tell you what, Carl, we've got a couple of big weekends coming up, to be fair. New Zealand Super Saloons this weekend, and the following one, the big one at Rotorua, the New Zealand Stock Car Teams Champs. I cannot wait for that one. Always
Up
providing the goods. Here goes a battle for second and third. James.
Oh no, I can't support the Raiders anymore.
Got the hard word. You got to support.
I'm from Nelson.
The non-existent Tasman Thunder.
The non-existent Thunder. Yeah. Got to support them because I'm from Nelson. You see. Yeah.
There you go, Stillworth back and forth.
I hope he was supporting the Wanderers in the weekend.
Taylor Oakes back and fifth. No, I think he's supporting Team GB.
Well, that's not acceptable. He's from another country.
Yeah, Taylor Oakes up to 5th in this race. Wow, man, those points are going to be shaping up big time. How far has Henry managed to salvage? He's still down in 37th. He's not going to climb any higher, I wouldn't think either. So again, Henry had an absolute shocker last week. And well, race 2 tonight gets caught up in other drivers' incident and dropped them all the way to the rear of the field. And in doing so, has tightened that championship up for second and third big time. Well, the whole podium.
Good, eh?
Yeah, I'd say Dylan Jordan's possibly in front of him. Oh, Stewart's round!
Oh,
Paul
it's all unfolded.
Stewart. He was battling for 6th, 7th and 8th. Now he's going to be under pressure from Brock, and he's got damage, I think. Stewart, another one who came in too tonight, in contention for a podium finish. And the points, well, they are going to be very interesting to look at.
I'd say so.
Come the end of this championship.
Spicing it up.
Yeah, too right. Of course, coming up not too far away, Kempy, NZiRL making its return in just over a week's time for Daytona. I am absolutely fizzing for that one.
It should be good.
Yeah, it's going to be more than good. It is going to be
Screamer.
more than good. Bumper entries this season, I believe 54 full-time entries were received, which is insane. The popularity of NZiRL growing each year. It's good to see.
It is.
Ewan Baker in control here at the Roval. Looking to go 2 from 2. Yeah, you're not wrong, Carl. I was like thinking, not too, we've still got a few weeks to go before we get into it. Nah, bro, next week. Next week. Yep, good night, son, as Baker leads it out. Just over, just under a minute to go in the race now. I'd say we're probably going to get another lap, aren't we, Kempy?
I think so,
You'd
yeah.
know this track better than me.
I'd say we get another lap. We should do.
Was never a fan of the Charlotte Roval, that is for sure. But Baker, he's going to do it. We're going to have one more to go. The lead is 6 seconds back to B Party. White flag in the air. Here is the battle for second, third and fourth. Dilworth has managed to haul them in. So keep an eye on this. And Brady Stanley currently sits P15 and will be your pole sitter.
Yeah, good.
For the final race of the season. Baker's going to be all the way back in 15th, but Robert Henry, man, it has just not been his championship. Down in P37. Very costly. Oh, James Jordan there just collects the wall hard on the exit. Dilworth.
How good is that?
Dilworth finds himself now up in P3. And trying to get to the back of B Party, but I don't think he's going to have time. So we watch race leader here, Ewan Baker, make his way around the final half lap. Lights flashing through the last chicane. Sign sealed and delivered. 2 from 2 here at the Roval. Ewan Baker gets it done from a B Party. An impressive P2. We go back to the battle and Dilworth brings it home at 3. A massive slide from James Jordan out of that last corner. Championship contender Dylan Jordan brings it home P5. Well, a podium contender, I should say.
Yeah.
And man, that's going to help him big time. I'd say definitely into second overall in the championship. And yeah, Robert Henry could possibly be off the podium now altogether, so disastrous.
Yeah, not ideal. Not after the way his theory has gone up until last week, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, he was right in it, wasn't he? Right in it. He was leading the championship just 2 weeks ago. And now, possibly completely off the podium. Yeah, way too late to bail out now. Carl, way too late.
Who's bailing out?
He said, is it too late to run to the hills? Absolutely. Where did Mr. Harding finish in that one? P22. Oh, another meatball flag for himself. Yeah, I tell you what, you've lost luck, and Robert Henry has not been able to buy any luck over the last couple of weeks. As we go into warm-up, we should have Mr. Baker waiting in the wings. No, it doesn't look like it.
No.
He doesn't want to talk to us this week, maybe giving someone else an opportunity. We'll drag
We've
this
got
guy
Luke
in.
and B Party.
We'll get this guy on, Mr. Luke Dilworth, mate. What a charge you have been on tonight. I'm pretty sure you just came home and that one is the biggest mover yet again, but a P3 finish with a sliding James Jordan in behind you. Great run.
Yeah, this was good fun. I love this sort of racing. Definitely got to drive the wheels off it. We always like starting in the back doing this because it just adds a bit of extra, excitement to it.
Yeah, well, I guess it can go one of two ways, can't it? You can have a run like yourself or get amongst the carnage like Bryce has found himself tonight towards the rear of the field. But, yeah, I tell you what, this whole season has been bloody entertaining with over 40 cars every single round. So, like you say, making that charge from the back, it gives us something to talk about in the comms box as well. So, it's bloody good to watch.
Yeah. I think our average start position is like 42nd or 43rd for the first race. So that's pretty impressive, especially some of these tight circuits like Winton and that was, you're starting there on down the back straight somewhere.
Yeah, too right. I tell you what, entertainment galore though. We love it. But mate, congrats on the podium finish. Now you're going to have to do it all over again. I think you'll be back about around P12 or P13.
13, yeah.
So bit of a charge to do again.
No, it's good. It's good fun.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, too right. Well, while you're in here, quickly, did you want to say thanks to your sponsors or shout out anyone?
Just the second boys though. Again,
awesome.
We don't really practice for this, but it's turn up and drive and see how it goes. And this place seems to just click.
Yeah, awesome. Well, cheers for coming in for a chat, Luke, and good luck for that final race.
Cheers, boys. Thank you.
Cheers. Thoughts from our P3 finisher in race number 2. We'll drag this man in a B party, Mr. Brendan Partridge. A P2, was it in that one? I'm pretty sure a P2 finish for yourself in race number 2.
Yeah, P2 finished on that one, boys. It was hard work there. I see Ewan coming, and I was just trying to push the hold off, and we had a wee bit of a tangle, a bit of a bumper to bumper action there in the final turn, which sent me off, and I got a bit of a slowdown. So I was trying to scrub that off as slow as I could. I think he was trying to readdress it. I think he knew what happened, but unfortunately I ran out of time and I had to dab the brakes, and he got back through. But hey, that's racing.
Yeah, too right. But you've had some pretty good runs in this series in general, so mate, it's been good to watch. And I was just saying, Luke, the 40+ car fields have turned it on throughout the whole season.
That's it. I think these are, the fixed setup and everything right through, and the same car makes it easier for everyone to show up. And I mean, the numbers are strong in the last round, which is really cool. It just shows that Ben and the boys at KSR are putting on a good series, and it's enjoyable to come and race.
Yeah, too right. Well, I tell you what, we're certainly enjoying it in the comms box, and mate, bit of work to do. Obviously, in the last race, you'll be starting from P14 alongside Ewan, so see if you can carve your way through the field and make your way to the front.
Yeah, I think this sort of happened to us in round 1, and we managed to sort of pluck off quite a few people. So, looking forward to going through the battle with him again, and just watch him. And he's got some good racecraft, so it's good to be in behind him.
Yeah, too right. Well, while you're in here, did you want to thank any of the sponsors or shout anyone out?
Oh yeah, mate, first series has been awesome, and we've got some good backers. SB Tools is our main one, but also Hartley Race Engines, System Decal, who does all our designs and bits and pieces, and Sidebite Media, of course, Xavier, who just does everything for our Fast Lane team. All the boys work together, and it's bloody good to be in a good team.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming in for a chat, mate, and all the best for race number 3 tonight.
Cheers, lads. Enjoy.
Yeah, cheers. Thoughts from our third place finisher from race number 2. Well, Kempy time starting to run down here on warm up, and mate, your time in the comms box
Nearly come to an end.
Yeah, surely not for good. Surely
no, it won't be.
Surely we can convince you maybe a Sunday night or something. We'll see what happens.
The odd appearance here and there.
Yeah, too right. But of course you'll turn your attention to En's car next week.
Yep, definitely I'll be there.
Kempy and... What's this?
Kempy Jr.
Kempy Jr. want to send me over the fence, turn 1 for a shortcut.
Righto, Tomo wants you to fire him through the fence, turn 1. He's giving me the thumbs up.
Oh boy. Look out anyone around them.
Do you know what car he's in?
Nah.
The blue one. Yep, just send it.
Just send it.
Yep.
Oh no. Just not everyone else.
Just send old mate Bluey, but not the rest of the field.
Alright, here we go, Kempy. Looks like the car's starting to grid up for our final race of the season. The BMW M2 Challenge.
He's at the back of the field. He's at the back of the field, or Tomo, eh?
Yeah, I'd say so. We'll quickly go through some of these grids. Stanley and Vaughan Martin will be your front row. Out of row 2, it'll be Martin War and Brodie McConkey. Row number 3, Craig Brock and Paul Stewart. Row 4, we'll see Corey Crossan and Tommy Bobin. Row 5, Taylor Oakes will line up next to Ben Doherty. Row 6, it'll be Dylan Jordan and James Jordan. Row number 7, Luke Dilworth and that man we're just talking to, B Party. Row number 8, it'll be Baker and McKenzie. And that's all we have time for. About to go racing for the final time in the BMW M2 Challenge underway.
We are off.
15 minutes ahead for the final time. The drivers pour through turns 1. And it looks like everyone has negotiated that safely. There's the Robert Henry car. He has some massive work to do in this one, but Brady Stanley is your early race leader from Vaughan Martin.
Oh, Junior spun her up, turn 1. What a fucking start, eh?
Oh, how good.
He's got a yellow.
Who's got a yellow?
Oh, Bryce has turned the wrong way. He's had a bit of a mishap somewhere.
Mr. Harding has.
Yeah, Bentley just got a yellow, and yeah, Bryce was turned the other way coming down the short
Oh.
straight.
Oh, overshot it. We just see him live now in that 79. He's battling away at the moment. Looks like Ben Heron. No, I'm not sure who. Is that Matt Town, was it? No. I'm not sure who Harding is currently battling it out with. Must be a car a lap down, but it is Stanley leading the way. Vaughan Martin, it looks like a bit of a battle going on further back. We don't want to go that far back. Martin wore out there in that Bex car, and there's a big train in behind.
Yeah, good, eh?
God. There we go, finally gets that timing chart all sorted.
Bentley has established which one Tomo is, so if he can catch him, then we might have a Linskin, hopefully.
Look at this racing further back at the moment. Looks like Dylan Jordan, Paul Stewart going at it for 11th and 12th, just in behind. You'll have Luke Dilworth there as well. With him, Josh Murdens.
There's not much action in this race, is there?
No, Charlotte hasn't provided the goods that we were hoping for, Kempy, as far as
Not at all.
rollovers go. I guess everyone had their moments early in the championship, and since then it's sort of calmed down a little bit. I'll be able to tell you what has happened to Harding in a minute. We'll go back and have a look at some of these replays. Bentley Kemp,
Spin it, 10-1.
the first one, who is coming up on my screen. And there you go. Oh, hard into the fence too.
Yep.
And then what's happened to Harding? Let's have a look what's happened to Harding here. Amongst the action.
Oh, that'll do it.
Oh yeah, bit of contact. Turns
Yep.
him around backwards into the tyres. That has explained what happened to Harding as he looks to get it facing the right way. We've got another one here. No, it's going too fast. Holy! It's all on.
It's all on.
Yep. Well, it's just all of a sudden started flying by Kempy.
Yeah. There's chaos everywhere now.
Oh, look at this. We're back live. Are we? No, that's a replay. Come on.
That's a replay of Bryce. Come on, sort it out, Paul.
Sort it out. What is going on? It's going pear-shaped. Final race of the BMW Challenge. We are now back live. Harding and Kemp. Kemp Jr.
Yeah, get it right.
Harding gets that pass done.
I would have already been in the pit.
It would have already retired.
Yeah.
Would have given up week one.
Yeah.
Here goes Murden, slow a bit there. Not quite sure what's going on, but Stanley still holds the lead. And looking at that list, Kempy, there's one driver I can't see at the moment.
Ewan Baker?
Yeah.
Where's he gone?
I am just... Oh, that was huge!
What happened there?
Andrew Taylor, that was absolutely massive. Oh, Baker almost cleans him up for good measure. Holy.
So he's at the back of the field. What happened to him?
Well, we're going to check this out. We'll go back and check this replay out, and I'll see. Oh, Corey Crossan and Luke Dilworth have come together at some point. This is what has happened here to Taylor. Oh, a bit of contact. Oh, that is massive. That is massive. Look how close it was here for Baker when he
That's
comes
crazy.
around. Oh, I think he just
Oh.
exited out at the right time, to be fair. Okay, let's see what's happened here for Dilworth. Inside Dilworth, Corey Cross, and they've all started coming into
Oh, he
trouble.
just got
Oh, that was Murdens possibly, and there goes Crossan in the background as well. Just trying to pick up if I can find. Oh, this is Crossan here.
Yeah.
What has happened to Baker?
Yeah, he's fallen off the wagon.
Yeah, and I can't see anything, so unless he's redressed with someone at some point, possibly, I don't know. I can't find anything for Ewan Baker.
Was he even in the field?
I'll try and pick that up once we go back live. Where is Mr. Ewan Baker? He is currently down at P22.
Holy shit!
But the car...
It looks fine.
Yeah,
Did he just spin it?
Yeah, possibly just turned it around maybe. But he is...
a rare mistake.
He's fallen back a fair bit. It's not going to do any damage to his championship lead. I'm pretty sure he could come dead last in this race and still claim that overall title.
Could still DNF it, in all fairness, and still win.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, what's going on
that
up
is
here?
More tyre smoke further up. Looks like Matt
It's
Town.
up top. Oh, I was going to say Tomo.
Matt Town, he's blown it up. Martin Waugh's down pit lane as well. It's all unfolding in the final race of the series. But this man out front, he has been in fine form in this race, led all the way so far. Brody McConkey back in P2. He's a fair way back though.
Sadly, I don't think we're going to see a lid skid because Tomo's gone and Bentley's cars are sack of shit.
Is Tomo out of the race?
He's probably a mile ahead up the road.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just trying to find...
Bentley was going to send him off the end.
We can always wait for him. Bentley,
Well, yeah, it's
Bentley
true.
Kemp's up in 27th. And you're telling me McEwen's up in front
Tomo's
of him?
behind him.
Yeah, definitely.
What
Thomas
happened there, then?
McEwen's back in P32.
Oh, so Bentley needs to wait for him.
Oh, he needs to get on the brakes.
What are you doing, son?
We pick up here,
Oh,
Luke
okay.
Dilworth in a
We might-
battle.
We might get it yet. Bentley's put it in the fence.
Oh, not again. Not again.
Well, where's old Tomo? Oh, he's coming up behind Bentley soon.
Yeah, I'm watching Bentley at the moment. McEwen. Oh, he's gone around and he's put in the fence and he's pulled the pin. He says,
He's pulled
that's enough for me. Down pit
It's in
lane.
pit lane.
He's McEwen.
Ah, bugger. Oh well, there goes the lid skid.
Do my usual trick. Lock him in when he's had a few to drink. Yeah.
Tomo's called it.
Thomas McEwen.
Ah,
So
bugger.
he's-
Bentley was going to wind you off.
That is enough for the BMW M2 challenge for one night. Stanley leads from McConkey. James Jordan, he's worked his way up onto the podium. He's got Ben Doherty in behind, charging hard. And I tell you what, a run from B Party at the moment up to P5.
He's on a flyer.
So on an absolute mission, he's been able to find his way past from P14, worked his way up. We'll have a look at our biggest movers in this one. Robert Henry up 28 spots, currently sits in P9 in a championship of what could have been for Robert Henry. Daniel Wood up 21, Coleman up 17, Mark Mallard up 15, and Fraser Skinner up 14 positions. Skinner on your screen there. It's got a battle going on. Daniel Wood and Luke Dilworth. Ooh, going at it. Crossing in behind. Oh, that's Harding, in fact, up to P18.
He's had a good run.
If he's still looking to climb some more, where is the third Furnace car. He's down pit lane, Corey Crossan.
He's called it.
Yeah, he said that is enough, and I tell you what, race number 3 for the season, almost to an end, or for the final race for the season, race number 3 for the night. Just 4 minutes to go. Brady Stanley leading from McConkey. James Jordan still holds down that third spot over Doherty. B-Party still on the charge. Dylan Jordan sits P6, and I would say he's done enough to seal up second position, Kempy, and it's going to be pretty close, I would say, between Taylor Oates and Robert Henry for that third spot on the podium.
Just want to say, kid, this is bullshit.
Well, I don't think we're going to see one tonight. Still going to see parts flying off cars by the looks, but after round 1, we got that early one. I thought we were going to be in for plenty, but things certainly have settled down in the last couple of rounds.
Unacceptable.
The lid skids have run dry. I tell you what, Sunday night made up for it well and truly with 9 of them.
Well, yeah, maybe Sunday nights I'm going to have to just send people off the end to get my lid skids.
Yeah, well, I'd get behind it. So you're going to turn up to Williamsgrove, are you?
Well, I'm planning on it.
You're planning on it? Yeah. Whether it happens or not, it's another story.
Yeah, there is that option too.
Yeah. Tell you what, Baker was back at P22 not long ago. Look at this.
11th.
Oh, there's a car. That looked pretty... that
was second hand.
There are a lot of cars currently down pit lane. Where's Paul Stewart? 31st, and that is going to destroy any chance of a podium for himself. A long way down the junior. Tornado of destruction.
Look at him all over the show.
Tell you what, what's the weather like down there, Kempy?
It was cloudy and shitty this morning, but it came out stinking hot today, and it's muggy as all hell.
Yeah, it's muggy. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we had some mean thunderstorms earlier, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah. Get all sorts in the Waikato.
You know what it is? Where the thunderstorms come from?
What's that?
Saw the hot air coming out of the KFC box from the comms room.
Not wrong. Not wrong. A minute and a half to go now for race leader Stanley. 2.5 second lead over McConkey as we see a bit of tyre smoke. And that is the junior.
Oh, he's having a night to forget.
Is he what? Circulates slowly.
Look at that green reflective shit on the side of it. How good is that?
Yeah, that's cool, that chrome.
Good thing I know what I'm doing.
Oh, did you make that, did you?
Oh, he painted the car, I just done the chrome bit.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, gave him a crash course.
Nice.
He was going to put Apple on the back, but I told him to put Samsung, otherwise I'd have to turn up and send him off the end.
Fair enough. It is Brady Stanley. I would say too big a lead to overcome. He's going to get the white flag one more time around the Roval.
Oh, mate's blowing his arm out of the socket.
And I tell you what, Baker missed the opportunity to come in for a chat after taking out the first 2 wins, and he's not going to finish on the podium.
No.
In race number 3, but he is going to get the championship overall victory, and right now sits back in P10. Robert Henry, he sits in P9. He's had one hell of a race out there. The biggest mover, I believe. Yep, up 28 positions.
If there was a hard luck award, surely he'd be up there for it.
Yeah.
Like, guaranteed.
Yep, definitely sign it up now. Because
we were in for an absolute ding-dong battle this week if last week never happened.
Yeah, that's right. It came into the start of last week as championship leader, and well, lost a whole lot of ground to Baker on that night, and tonight It went from bad to worse for him in race number 1, and has been trying to fight back since then. Worked his way back into the top 10.
You have to give it to him though. He hasn't given up. He still kept fighting, even though it was like he knew it was more or less done and dusted. But you can't completely rule it out. So, yeah, props to him for giving it a good nudge still.
Yeah, too right. And that is Brady Stanley. Takes the race win. McConkey home in second. Oh, there's carnage behind, and who is involved? Surprise, surprise. It's Junior Bentley. Junior Kemp.
Junior Bentley.
Junior Bentley. Jesus, struggling to get words out tonight.
Have another drink.
Oh, well, that's probably the problem.
Lack of it.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm going to get a replay of that. Here we go. Down to the last corner. The lap car in the middle of it all. He gets turned. Oh, Doherty's into him. Who gets into B party. And then Jordan finishes him off. Says, take that. And that is the way.
Good.
That's race 3. It finishes.
Still didn't get a lid skid.
Nah.
It's absolute horseshit.
Yeah, that is rather disappointing. Rather disappointing. Harding managed to bring that one home in P14. That is a massive charge. Let's see. Well, the championship, the champion, in fact, he's sitting, waiting above. Should we drag him in and have a quick chat to him? We'll see.
Yeah, may as well.
We'll get a chat going. As Kempy just leaves the comms box. Later, Kempy. Kempy.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We'll get him in. No idea what happened there, but Ewan Baker, well, mate, I tell you what, a tough race in race 3 for you, but taking out heat race 1, heat race number 2, taking your tally to 7 race wins for the season, and I'm not quite sure what happened to you in race 3. You can talk us through that one, Ewan.
Just completely misjudged it. I was unsighted a bit behind James and just drifted too wide, and I grazed the wall just slightly, and it was enough to just completely bend the rear wheel. So the meatball had to come in for repairs. So not the ideal way to end the season, but considering how the first 2 races went, and they went a lot better than I was expecting, I can't really complain, can I?
Nah, that's right too, right? And I tell you what, you've had a bit of a better run than Mr. Robert Henry. He had a bad run last week, and it went from bad to worse tonight. So, but nonetheless, I'm pretty sure you've done the championship. I don't think anyone really finished up there in front of you to affect the result in that overall. You came into 2 tonight, obviously with a 50-point lead, and taking out those first 2 races tonight, pretty much. I think you could have DNF'd, to be fair, and still done it. Ewan?
Yeah, I think especially with the finishing position for Robert in race 2 there, I think that pretty much guaranteed it. So yeah, I wasn't too stressed. I was just out to have some fun, but yeah, a bit miffed. I couldn't push through and try and get a clean sweep for the night, but as I say, can't ask for too much. And yeah, with Robert, I feel really bad for him. He had quite good fortune avoiding incidents the first 3 rounds, and then it just, yeah, complete role reversal for the last 2. So yeah, his pace this season was fantastic. I honestly think he had me well beaten in qualifying for the most part, and had some fantastic races with him. Even race 1 tonight was good fun. So it's a shame. It should have really gone down to the final race. I think it deserved that. But anyway, he did a solid season, and not quite sure where he finished in the end.
Yeah, it's going to be very close, very, very close. I think. Pretty sure Dylan Jordan's got 2nd overall, and yeah, it's going to be pretty close, I'd say, between Taylor and Robert Henry. I think we were talking, so yeah.
It just shows how punishing this series has been, because this many cars on the grid, you know, the chances of incidents go up, and then when you do get involved in something, then you're not just dropping 10 points, 15 points, you're dropping 30, which is really hard to come back from.
Yeah, definitely. It's a pretty hard hill to climb back to, especially when they're chasing the likes of you, Ewan. So, mate, impressive run, obviously, in the first 2 tonight. and sealing that championship. Congrats, mate, on your first championship for 2025.
Yeah, thanks. Starting the season off right, so hopefully we can keep the momentum going and yeah, see if we can clean sweep the year. That'd be a first, but I'm sure I've got plenty of people knocking down the door trying to take me off my top step, as is quite right. So I'm looking forward to the battles this season.
Yeah, too right. Well, while you're in here, Ewan, quick shout out to your sponsors or anyone else you wanted to thank.
Yep, big shout out to Team Kiwi Sim Racing, also sponsors Speed Nation, InspireNet, and my sponsors Scott Technology. And I've got a new sponsor on board as well in Water Studios. So thanks to them for coming in and giving me a bit of support. And yeah, going forward, they'll have their logo on the car. So
Nice.
pretty awesome.
Awesome. Well, cheers for coming in for a chat with us, Ewan, and mate, no doubt we'll catch you back in a few weeks' time for the next series.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for not locking me out. It's been a couple of years now, so yeah, I'm sure the day will come. But hey, I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Cheers. Here you go. Thoughts from your first champion for 2025. Just looking at our guys above, Brodie McConkey. I think he came home a P2 in the final race of the season. Brodie, mate, amongst the action tonight and a P2 finish to round out the season, a great way to finish things.
Yeah, man, of course, I suppose. I mean, I don't think like this is my strongest track across the series, but it's cool to finish the season on a high with P2, so yeah.
Yeah, too right. And, mate, 40 plus cars in the field to get home on the podium, you're certainly doing something right.
Oh, it's certainly hectic. I think every round of the championship's been like that, right? So I mean, there's races where the pace has been strong. We finished P30, and like today, I would say the pace wasn't so good, but we kept it clean in the last race and managed to bring it home P2. So it's if buts and maybes, but you know the last race ended strong.
Yeah, and that's right. That's the way you want to end it too. And eyes forward onto the next series, which I think Mr. Ben Doherty's above, which is hopefully going to tell everyone what that is. I'm not quite sure, but mate, great way to round out the season, and hopefully we see another strong field of cars for the next series, whatever that shall be.
Yeah, I was just picking his brain about the series upcoming. Hopefully there's some single-seater stuff coming, but I think it's going to be a good grid for the endurance as well. So
Yeah,
eyes
right.
forward.
Too right. Well, while you're in here, Brodie, you got any sponsors or anyone you wanted to thank?
Thanks to Jay Russell. They've been a supporter of me in real life, so shout out to them, and yeah.
Awesome. Well, cheers for coming in for a chat with us, Brodie, and mate, all the best for that 2-hour enduro race that is coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yes, thank you. Take it, guys.
Cheers. There you go, thoughts from Brodie McConkey on the final race of the night, and we'll drag this man in quickly. Taylor Oakes for another chat. Mid chat with Mr. Doherty, no doubt. But mate, Taylor, can you inform us? Have you done enough to take out third overall in that season?
The points have just updated by the looks of it, and bar anything that goes on in the steward's box after this race, I think I have clinched third by 3 points.
Oh yes, look at that. Okay, just getting confirmation now. Looks like.
And Robert, who has 5 penalty points, if he didn't have those 5 penalty points, he'd be third.
He'd be third, yeah. So he's finished 3 points behind you. So there it is. So Baker on 1,079, Dylan Jordan on 1,020, and yourself, Taylor, on 996 points.
That is hands down my best league effort for a season in KSR.
There you go, consistency paying off for yourself.
I haven't had a single race win. I've had 2 third places, but it's just the consistency and finishing inside that top sort of 15 realm in every single race, which has clinched me up there into third. Which, Jesus, I'm happy as with that.
Yeah, it certainly is a great result. And looking at it, 2 top 5 finishes and 9 top 10 finishes for yourself this season and obviously starting 15 races and finishing all 15 races.
That's also that is also the big clincher there. Is I just said to work, hey, on Tuesdays, I've got to be home by this time. Doesn't matter what. Tuesdays are my day. I need to finish, get home from work earlier. So
I tell you
luckily,
what,
I've been able to finish all of the rounds.
yeah, that is always a helpful thing to have. And I tell you what, you led 2 laps this season, so there you go. You spent a couple of laps out front.
Oh, that would have been at Winton.
Yeah, just
I
looking
remember
at
that race.
those stats there. So, well, I tell you what, you're pretty happy with that result. And I was watching you through tonight, knowing that Henry had that disastrous finish, and sure enough, in the end, doing enough.
I did change my paints for this round from student driver to the safety car, just so, just to the MotoGP safety car, just in hoping that people would see a safety car and not actually pass it, but it didn't seem to work to that trick, which was unfortunate.
Yeah, tell you right. Well, I tell you what, unofficially P3 in the championship season, barring any penalties, as you just see it in the chat there from Mr. Doherty. So, mate, hopefully it all remains the same, and that is a done deal for you. While you're in here, anyone you wanted to thank or shout out?
I think a couple of 2F1 boys that were doing this race, and if they weren't racing, they were spotting. Jamie, Brandon, and Fraser. They turned up for most of the rounds, and just also like to thank Revolution Race Gear, Demon Tweaks, Fight Literal Cancer. I think we've still got that on the car. And just a shout out to the KSR boys. They've put on a wonderful season. Yep. Using free tracks as well and free content, which has put the grids up to 40 plus cars, but bring on the 2-hour race in 2 weeks time and qualifying next week.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Well, cheers for coming in for a chat, Taylor, and again, congrats on that unofficial 3rd place in the M2 challenge.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. All right, Kempy, looks like we got one to go before we wrap things up. Mr. Ben Doherty, mate, what a season, a bloody ripper from our point of view.
Yeah, it's been absolutely superb. It's a bit of a shame I didn't get to talk to you two, besides me forcing my way in now to wrap up the season, because I never got a fucking podium. But it's been mint. I think, what was it, like 45 cars plus each race or some such like that, so it's been mint.
Yeah, massive numbers, and we even got a lid skid in there, so kept the commentary team happy. To a point, Kempy, he was a bit frustrated we didn't get one tonight, but yeah, is what it is. And have you got any word on what is coming up in the next series, Ben? Or?
Yeah. So we're gonna kick off the endurance series for our year Euro trip. So we're doing all European tracks this year. We're gonna start off at Imola this year. That's qualified next week with a 2-hour timed race the week after, running GT3 and GT4 in a multi-class race. So no prototypes this time. I know people sometimes don't like that. We kind of know the next 2 series. We just kind of figured out which order we want to put them in. There's going to be some setup stuff, and the track selection that iRacing puts in their official stuff is going to kind of dictate to us what is going to come next, but it's going to be announced shortly, so hopefully it'll be a lot of fun either way. I know it's been a really strong start to the year. I mean, 40 plus cars, bit of chaos at times, bit of beef in Discord, bit of beef in the server as well. I've got to go play a bit of psychiatrist after this as well with a couple of different people and talk them off a ledge, but no, it's been awesome.
It's good stuff. We love it up here anyway, but mate, I tell you what, we're pretty much done and dusted. I think now we've got all those unofficial results, and obviously 2-hour endurance series gets underway next week with qualifying, and then the final race, following week, the race itself. So anybody want any information, make sure you head over to Kiwi Sim Racing Facebook page, get on their Discord, get on their website, and you'll be able to get yourself sorted and amongst that field.
Yeah, good shout. And I'll just wrap up by saying thanks to you guys. The streams are always amazing. always go back on a Wednesday and give it a crack on the train to work. It makes the old 6 a.m. start a lot more bearable on Wednesday. So it's been great to watch. And then finally, Speed Nation and Inspire, been on the cars all the way through. It's been awesome to see, and yeah, thanks a lot. It's been a great series, and long may it continue in 2025.
Yeah, too right. Awesome. Well, cheers for coming in for a chat with us, Ben. And from us here at Charlotte, cheers everyone for tuning in. And Kempi, cheers for all your help over the time here in the comms box. And I look forward to getting back into it next season. Until then, we will catch you all Sunday night for round 1 of the THD Sim Sport Productions Full Contact Mini Stock League getting underway at Williams Grove. If you want any information around that, make sure you check out my Facebook page, THD Sim Sport Productions. Get on our Discord and get yourself into the league and amongst the racing this Sunday night. It's going to be another ripper season, no doubt about it. Until then, have a good one, everyone, and I will catch you all on the next one.